Hey guys, it's Rhea. So today I have for you my July haul and also my low buy update, kind of like how's it going. I decided not to do a separate low buy update video just because I don't have too much to say about it, and everything I have to say about it kind of relates to my purchases anyway, so I figured I would just like do the haul and then talk about my thoughts as we go along. So number one, okay, for those of you that don't know, I did decide to go on a low buy, was it about a month and a half ago? It was just kind of like, it felt like enough was enough. I was starting to like really overspend, and I had to kind of put parameters on what I was allowed to buy. So I'll link to that video if you haven't seen it. These are my rules. This is what I consider a low buy for me. It may not be a low buy for you or for some other YouTuber, but this is like what's working for me. So I did break my low buy rules one time this month. And everything else still falls within like the rules that I set for myself. But I'm looking at it here and it looks like a lot of stuff. And I think what it's kind of teaching me is that, like before, I would do multiple hauls a month and they would all be this big. So I went to London Drugs, Sephora, Walmart, Amazon, Winners, which is like TJ Maxx for those of you uninitiated, the Body Shop. I have one PR thing and one Boxycharm. So that's a lot of things, but each one of them is like way fewer things that I would normally buy from those places. So I do feel pretty good about how I'm doing based on that. But still looking at this all sitting in front of me, it still seems like a lot, and it still is making me think like, okay, you still need to cool it a little bit more. I am allowed to buy as many eyeshadow palettes as I want because that is my one like big love, and I don't want my collection to be hindered by a low buy. I like really just, that's what's allowing me my sanity through this. Okay, let's start getting into the actual haul before you guys like tune out because you're sick of me doing an intro. First place I went to was London Drugs. I am allowed to buy as many brushes as I want as well, and I purchased two. So I already own a couple of these brushes. I saw these were being clearanced out, and I'm actually really sad I didn't pick up more. These are from the brand London Premier, and they're actually the concealer brush. These brushes, okay, this is what they look like. It's a flat synthetic brush. They're all black. The handle is really nice. The handle actually reminds me quite a bit of the Wayne Goss brushes. I know it's not exactly the same, definitely not for the price, but it looks like it. It's kind of shaped like it. It has kind of a similar weight. This is the closest dupe brush I've ever found for a MAC 242. Now, it doesn't look like a MAC 242, but it does the same job. It gets the same job done. It is the black synthetic bristles that are very, very stiff. And this is what I use for anything that's like creamy, or anything that needs glitter glue, or any like glittery eyeshadow, anything that I need to foil or spray with Fix Plus or make wet, anything like that. That's what I use this type of brush for. Often I will use this type of brush for whatever is going on my lid, and I can never seem to have enough of these. I actually want to go back and get more. I got these each for $4.99. The original price was $6.99. If you can get these at a London Drugs, I would totally recommend it. Also, it is after work. If you hear like mooing sounds, my son is playing Minecraft in the background. There's also a door open because it is hella hot upstairs. That's where I am, upstairs. Okay, so the next thing I bought from London Drugs was just the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara in Blackest Black. You guys, I love this mascara. I did buy this on a replacement basis, so I ran out of the one I had, and I ran out and purchased it right away because I just really love it. And I do have one other mascara going, but it's kind of drying up, so it was fine to purchase this. This is what the brush looks like if you have not seen it. It's one of those hourglass shaped brushes. This gets a lot of volume. I love this for work because I don't wear false eyelashes to work ever, ever, ever. They're just too heavy to wear through like a 13-hour day. I'm just not gonna do it and worry about glue and popping off and all that kind of stuff. So I need something that is gonna give me the volume that I want, and this, I love it. I also combine this a lot with Chanel Le Volume de Chanel because that one is volumizing and it also separates really well. So I like them in combination together. Of course, you don't have to go out and get a Chanel mascara. It's just that I have it and I like the way it works with lots of things. But I love this mascara. This one has not dried up. as soon as like when this first came out, when I bought it, it dried up within a month. My last one lasted me like 4 or 5 months. I can't even remember. It was to the point where like, okay, I need to get rid of this before it was done. And so now I've replaced it. I really like how long it lasted the last time. Okay, let's get into Sephora because I think Sephora is what many people are always excited about, and I always am. I did purchase the gingerbread palette when it got re-released. This is one of those things where last year when it came out, I was like, I don't need it. And then so many people were saying how great it was, the great quality, all of that. So I haven't even used this yet. This is brand new. It smells really good. I don't think it smells like gingerbread. Yeah, I don't smell gingerbread. It just smells like baking, but that's what it looks like. It's just the cutest packaging in the world. Every single thing I bought from Sephora, even though I have it in a Sephora bag, I bought online so I could get a free gift with purchase. So I have like 3 separate purchases here and 3 little, you know, when you put the codes in. I don't remember which was with which. I'm sure you don't care. But I did get a little sample. I don't think this is the size of the travel size. I could be wrong. I think this is just a deluxe sample size though. But it's the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream from Sol de Janeiro. I don't think I would ever purchase this on my own. It's just too much money. But I love getting like the samples of it. Also, I had to repurchase my Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. It's actually in my bathroom. I've been using it already. This is my all-time favorite cleanser to double cleanse with. So what I will do is I will use eye makeup remover because I don't find that anything really gets off eye makeup properly other than eye makeup remover. So I'll use the eye makeup remover and then I'll go in on my entire face, eyes included, just to get everything off with this. This stuff smells amazing. It feels amazing. It makes my face feel fantastic. So skincare is on a replacement only basis. I did have a cold cream from Pond's that I was trying to use and I absolutely hated it and I couldn't force myself to continue using that, so I repurchased this. And then with that one, or who knows what it was, I got this. There was a really good code for Caudalie stuff, so you could get 3 deluxe sample Caudalie products. This is the Premier Crew, the cream, so this is a moisturizer. I don't know if I've tried this, but I have used the eye cream before. So this is the Caudalie Premier Crew, the eye cream. This stuff is good. It's really good. It's super moisturizing, very creamy, pretty thick, but I do use it during the day and it's fine under makeup. And then this is the serum, so the Premier Crew, the serum. So all 3 from that line. I don't know that I would buy this stuff on its own. I might. The eye cream I might consider. But anyways, that was like free with a gift with purchase, which is awesome. With one of these orders, you guys don't care which one, I bought these. These are super cool. This is the Sephora collection reusable shadow guards. So you guys know, like you always see on Instagram, those little like shadow, they look like cotton ones that you put under your eyes. Well, these guys are like they're like plastic, but I think they're sticky. Yeah, they're like they're like jelly kind of. I don't know what word I'm trying to figure out right here to tell you, but you can like wash them. So this is actually really sticky. I don't know if it's gonna stay sticky like when you wash it. I think it's just so much better for like wastefulness, and Lord knows I'm not the one to talk about wastefulness. There's a lot of waste in my life, but you do what you can where you can, right? So I think these are really good as opposed to like putting a new cotton thing under your eye every time. You could just like wash these. Anyways, I just decided to give them a shot. The last thing from Sephora was I did replace my Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit in 3.5. I've tried 3 and I've tried 3.5. I'm wearing 3.5 today. I just like it better, I think. Whoop. I like 3.5 better. Now, I've already put this into a project pan. I've been using this. I think I bought this at the beginning of the month. We're now at the end of the month. And like I've been using it the whole month. So anyways, I want to show you guys. With that order, I got a free highlighter from Artist Couture. So this is a little deluxe sample size of, it's called Cocoa Bling. Good thing I like didn't tip that over because I forgot I had opened it and there's a lot sitting on top. It's a loose highlighter. It seems to be pretty darn glittery. Yeah, that's pretty glittery, but really intense. Wow. Okay, I changed my lipstick. I was wearing Colourpop Money Moves and I just wasn't feeling it. So I'm now wearing MAC Nicki's Nude, the Nicki Minaj collab. Okay, Walmart. Just a couple like needs, not wants. Well, no, these are needs, the rest is wants. Why did I buy these? Okay, I totally bought the wrong ones. I was gonna buy the organic ones that I always get that you guys see in every single empties. But somehow I purchased the Swispers make-offs. They're called the make-offs. Hypoallergenic cotton rounds, 80 count. Perfect for all your cosmetic needs, it says. They look to be sewn all the way around. Well, I will be giving these a shot then. I literally just picked them up and was like blown away. I did not know I bought those. Okay, I bought another brush. I have never seen these before. This is the Equate Crease Blending Eyeshadow Brush. So Equate is obviously Walmart's house brand. Okay, this, I knew it wasn't going to be like a crease blending brush. There's no way. Why do companies do that? Nobody is blending out their crease with this thing. It's like way too stiff. But I thought it would be good for like outer V work. It's very similar, not completely, but similar in shape to the Sigma E45. And this probably would also be really good for like under the lash line. So there's that. It was not very expensive. I want to say it was like $3-ish. And then I saw these, and I've actually been looking for these for a long time, and you never see these anymore. These are the Equate eyeshadow applicators. So the little sponge tip applicators. I wanted to get these for like my very metallic eyeshadows, the ones that apply better with the finger than they do with the brush. I wanted to try applying them with these guys, like for example the Tarte Chrome paints. I don't like how those go on with a brush, and sometimes it's really hard to get them on with a finger, especially with nails. So I thought this would be like really good for trying that out. That's everything from Walmart. Like, see, normally I would buy like 10 things from Walmart. That was like 3 things. Okay, next is Amazon. First of all, I can't remember who I saw haul this recently. I want to say it was Sarah Rose, but I could be wrong. Anyways, look how ginormous this is. Just for reference, here is a full-size eyeshadow brush. So you can see how long this thing is. Like, what? This is the S&T Inc. Beauty Spatulas. It says use every last drop. Great for liquid makeup, lotions, hair care products. I would assume that this guy is for hair care because that's the only size bottle that you would need that for. These are so expensive. I went on Amazon looking for like just one of these things because of project panning, especially for foundations. I've been finding it really difficult to get like to the bottom of foundations without using a Q-tip, and a Q-tip sucks up the product. So I wanted to get like one just this size, but they don't exist. You can only buy like this thing that is a duo and so huge, and it's $10, and I didn't really want to spend that much, but in the end I just bit the bullet on it. So we'll see how that goes, because I am panning a foundation right now, and it's got a little teeny little opening on top. So I really needed this guy for it. So hopefully that'll be really good. Also repurchased my Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. I just ordered it off of Amazon because I don't know why, I just did. I've used so many of those, I don't even need to talk about it with you guys. Okay, here's where I actually broke my rule about my low buy, because eyebrows stuff is supposed to be replacement only. But I did buy an Anastasia Brow Wiz from Amazon. This is in the shade Ash Brown. The reason I bought this was because Amazon was doing a day where they were half off. And that's always what gets me, is like, okay, I'll buy it back up because it's a really good deal. But then in the end, it's like, is it a really good deal? Because you're buying it with your credit card. Are you always paying off that credit card right away? You might be accruing interest on it. And also the product is like sitting in your backup pile, and then maybe you buy another backup, and then all of a sudden you have all these products that you don't need. So I do have, I only have the one eyebrow pencil right now, so I didn't feel too bad about it because I know I will use this soon. But I also have an Anastasia Dip Brow that I also want to use up. So I did kind of break my low buy rules for this, but I don't feel too bad about it. I definitely won't be buying any more eyebrow products for a long time though. All right, so this is the little piece of paper that I wrote my rules on for like how often I can buy stuff. For blush, I allowed myself one every 3 months, and I started this at the end of May, beginning of June. So from June to August, to the end of August, I'm allowed to buy one highlighter, one blush, one primer, one concealer, one single shadow pigment, and also I'm allowed to buy one foundation every 2 months. Well, guess what? I just haven't been feeling like it. Like, there are tons of highlighters out there that are like pretty that I feel like I would have been tempted by before, that now I'm just like, oh, I don't really care. And it feels good not to spend so much money on makeup. I did buy a blush and I bought it at Winners and I bought it for $12.99. So I feel okay about that. I'm gonna show you that in a second. But yeah, I don't know, like I have this entire month to buy all these things if I want to. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to. And I'm not gonna roll them over. Like if I don't buy a highlighter by the end of August, I don't get to buy 2 in the next 3 months. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see how I feel, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. That being said, I'm hoping I don't do that thing where it gets to like the end of August and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta like buy all this stuff, and then I go crazy. Like I hope that I don't revert back to that, but we'll see. But I'm gonna show you the blush that I bought. Winners had a ton Becca stuff and they had these blushes. So these are the luminous blushes. I bought 2 of them because one is not for me. I originally, like, you know how Winners is like, if you don't buy it right then, it could be gone. So I definitely was going to buy one for Alex because I know she likes these, but I had to like buy it right then and I didn't know which one she has. It turns out like she has like all of them. So here's what's happening with this. One of these is going to be a giveaway in this video. I'm going to leave like rules down in the description bar below, and if you don't read them and you don't follow the rules, you're not going to win. I don't need to get into the entire thing in this little spiel. Follow the rules or don't. If you don't, you won't win. So that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, this is Tiger Lily from Becca and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm obviously not going to swatch it, but it's a really super pretty coral color. Like it's very like orangey coral for sure, and it definitely has a sheen to it, like for sure. Not gonna swatch it though. So yeah, I don't know how long the giveaway will be live for, but I'll put all that down in the description bar. And then this is the one that I purchased for myself. So this is in the shade Foxglove. This is my blush for these 3 months. This is what I chose to spend my money on, and I'm really happy that I only spent $12.99, not like, you know, you could easily drop $30, $40 on a blush at Sephora. This is what this one looks like. It's super duper like shimmery, and I'm not gonna lie, I think I probably have stuff like this in my collection because this is one of my go-to favorite tones and like shades of blush. This one is very pigmented. I have not worn it on my cheeks yet. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I'm really excited to try this out because that is my jam right there. Okay, the other 2 things that I purchased in that same trip to Winners, I just got like makeup. I just got makeup cleansing wipes. These ones were on clearance, so whenever they go on clearance, I mean it's still $5, but there's 60 in this one. Often you'll only get 30, so I thought that would be good. This brand, it just says fresh food for skin cleansing wipes for dry skin in pomegranate. I don't know. I just buy random ones at Winners that are cheap. This I'm super excited about. This is the Tutti Frutti Sparkling Pineapple Eyeshadow Palette from Too Faced. So these were exclusive to Ulta in the States. If you don't know, I'm in Canada. We don't have Ulta here. And I did purchase the Razzle Dazzle Berry one when we were traveling through the States. I do like that one a lot. It's not my favorite palette in my collection, but I do like it and I like the quality of it. So I was like, yeah, let me get this. It was $20. I absolutely love this packaging. And let me tell you something, I absolutely love the scent. This scent is just to die. Like I will just leave, why don't I just leave this open on my desk? And that way, even when I'm not using it, I can just smell it because it's so good. It smells like coconut and pineapple. Like it's so nice. Okay, I've used this one time. One time? Yeah, just one time. I used almost every shade in it in that look. There's 2 things that I really want to point out. Number 1 is that this here is like a glitter. It's almost like a pressed glitter. It actually kind of is a little teensy bit crumbly when you put your finger in it. So even though it looks like it would be a metallic shadow when I pick it up like that on my hand, if you see me swatch it, Maybe you can tell, I don't know. It's very much like it's got glitter particles. You could feel it when you touch it. And I didn't love the way it applied, but obviously I'm gonna use it the one time. I need to play with it more. This shade I absolutely love. This shade is called Island Queen. This is a duochrome. It is a green, reddy brown. And here's the thing. I am not the biggest fan of duochromes in general. Yes, I have quite a few in my collection. I don't always think that you could see the duochrome on the eye when you wear it. Like often you can't see the duochrome. It's just like one shade. But the way this actually moves when you're wearing it, you can actually see, like when I turn my head when I'm wearing this, you can see the shift, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the look I got from this. I want to like use this a ton this summer because it was so pretty. I don't think you're gonna get a ton of versatile looks out of this. This is gonna be like maybe 3 different looks max for me. But that being said, I'm gonna love the looks I get out of it. So 20 bucks, if you can find this, it has my stamp on it. One more store, and then I have PR and Boxycharm. I like to leave Boxycharm for the end because there are so many Boxycharm videos out there that maybe a lot of you don't care. But I did go to the Body Shop. So what happened was, Sephora kept promoting this new shampoo and conditioner from Briogeo. It's the banana one. And they did that thing where they like pre-release it on the app for VIB. I don't even remember what it's called lately. VIB Rouge is like, hey, guess what? You're Rouge. You get to buy something from us one day sooner than everybody else, which is like ridiculous. Anyways, the smell. I went into the Sephora in my mall and I smelled it and I was like, oh, this is good. Like I was really tempted. And then I thought to myself, wait a second. I used to buy a shampoo from Body Shop that was banana. Why don't I go there? It's literally right across from Sephora. So I did. So they have this size in their shampoo, which is the Truly Nourishing shampoo in banana. It smells so good. Like it just smells like bananas. It's so nice. That really nice, like sweet banana scent. Anyways, I do remember liking this. I especially remember liking the conditioner. They don't have the same size in the conditioner. However, it was buy 2 get 1 free. So I just got 2 of the small conditioners. This stuff I really like. All 3 of these were like the cost of just one of the shampoo or conditioner from Briogeo. So this was way better of a deal. Okay, I have one PR thing. This is from the brand Alter Ego. This is the Goddess eyeshadow palette. So they sent this to me. They also gave me a code and I can't remember what it's for. I don't have my phone in front of me. I know it doesn't give me anything. Like it's not like I don't make any money off of it, but I think it gives you guys something. So I'll put all the information down here and I'll put it in the description bar and I'll put whatever links in the description bar. I haven't tried this yet. So it took a while to get to me. I actually really like this packaging. It's actually matte, like the background is matte and then this design is shiny, but up close the matte looks so pretty. Anyways, this I think is supposed to be a dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette. I know it's supposed to be a dupe for something that I don't own, which is why I don't know what it is. Subculture maybe? I don't know. It's giving me that kind of vibe. To be quite honest, this is not the kind of palette I would normally like purchase on my own. It's not the kind of color story that I normally go for, but I do think it's a very beautiful like fall color story. So going into fall, I think I would probably use it a lot. Let me just swatch a bunch of them. Ooh, that's the first one I stuck my finger in. Ooh, okay. That's really nice. What shade is that? Artemis. That's really pretty. So here are all the swatches of these. There's a couple different duochromes in here. There's a like this greenish yellowy one. And then this one, they actually look very similar, except this one's a little bit brighter. This shade here looks to be like a little chunky, but it's still pretty. All of the mattes, like they're not all the same, but look, a few of them are. This one and this one and this one are very similar in tone. But overall, it looks pretty promising. Like that actually looks really nice and now I'm excited to try it out. Okay, last is my Boxycharm. So that's part of my low buys that I'm allowing myself Boxycharm every month. I kind of love the surprise element of it. By the way, water sounds is the coffee maker now. You guys, it's after work. This is just what happens. It's life. This is the Luxie Gaia. unleash your true beauty by being kind to the earth. Please recycle this stuff, blah, blah, blah. There are 3 brushes in here. I'm gonna be honest, I just don't see myself using any of these very often. Maybe this one. So this guy is the foundation brush. I don't like these paddle brushes for foundation. However, I was recently remarking in some video about like applying primer with my hands, how we all apply primer with our hands, and maybe I should start using a brush. So I am gonna try this because this is synthetic. I do believe it feels synthetic. So I think that would be probably a good way to try primer with a brush. But this, I do not understand eyeshadow crease brushes that are this big. Like, and you guys know, I have a lot of space. A lot of you don't. Would any of you see yourself using this as like a crease brush? It's ginormous. Even for my transition shade, this is still kind of large, but I will try it out. This one, I think, so that was the 250 large eye blending. This is the Luxie 246 precision crease. Large eye blending? What? This is a precision. Oh, I see. It's probably for cutting your crease. I was like, this is not a blending brush for your crease. I see. Okay, so it's probably for cutting your crease. That actually makes sense. I could see that. I could especially see it for the inner because it's very small. So I think that might work out well. So there's those 3 brushes. In here also is the Elemis Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. I'm just really excited that they didn't give me another moisturizer because the last 2 Boxycharms have had a moisturizer in it and they're all full size, which is nice to get full size products, but like I don't go through an entire full size moisturizer in a month. So this is a mask. It is a nourishing prebiotic green mask. You should try this.
Try what?
It's a probiotic face mask made from vegetables. No?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. This is the Appeal Gel Liner in Forest Green. Not normally a color that I would like at all. It's also not very super pigmented. I don't know. It's kind of sheer in some spots. But you know that I've been using colorful eyeliners on my lower lash line a little bit more often, so that might work for the fall. That might work with that Alter Ego palette. This is the Alamar Cosmetics. It's some kind of lip gloss in the shade Coquetta. This really, like this color 100% reminds me, no scent by the way, of the last gloss that I got from Boxycharm, which was the Steve Laurent one in the shade Posh, which I think is like almost identical to this color. So it's nicely pigmented. I like the packaging. I think it's pretty cool. I like Alamar Cosmetics blush palette that I got, so maybe I'll like that. And then lastly is this palette from Butter London. This I think is really pretty. This color story is identical to the Essence one that I got in the Sydney one, the one where they did different cities. So this is the Sydney palette. Here is the colors of the Sydney palette from Essence, and then here is this Butter London palette. Like, look, the green and the blue, they are exactly the same. You get a couple more shades in the Essence one. I only used the Essence one once. It was fine. Like, it wasn't blowing me away, but it was pretty. Here are the swatches from the Butter London palette. They're not like super blowing me away, but I think the idea probably is that it's natural, and so maybe it's not like super pigmented. I think the green is pretty. I think that pinky one is pretty. We'll see how they actually look on the eyes, but I don't really review my Boxycharm boxes just because there are so many people that do that already. Kristin Gehm does a great one every month. I think Mae Beauty does a really good one every month. So I'm not going to start doing that. I don't think you guys need that from me, and I frankly don't have the time to do that, but I do like showing them in my haul videos that I actually got them. So that is it for my haul slash low buy update. I hope that you guys like this format. I feel like it does work to actually talk through my low buy feelings while I'm talking about the things that I'm hauling. Let me know if you like it, and if you do, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope that you're speaking to yourself kindly, especially when you look in the mirror. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.